Hello and welcome to the 7th edition of Over the Hump. I'm Kurt Esser, Senior Associate Athletics Director at the University of New Mexico. I've gotten a lot of great feedback over the last several weeks about what to talk about and on this blog, and one of them came from Mary Pink, who I caught up with at the Athletic Directors Convention in Dallas. And first of all, congratulations to Mary and the Iowa State marketing team. They were recently named NACMA's Marketing Team of the Year in the inaugural year of the award. But Mary said, talk about coaches. And I said, wow, I could do 20 or 30 different blogs on coaches. So this one will deal mainly with just managing their expectations. And one of the things that I developed when I got to the University of New Mexico was just a document, an athletic marketing philosophy that I shared with each of the coaches, and then I encourage our marketing staff to share with them each year when they talk about, or start their marketing plan, either their initial phases or their presentation of the plan. With 6 out of our 8 ticketed sports in the top 25 in the country in attendance, our coaches have very high expectations. And so managing those is key. And we always like to make sure that we hit on these 4 bullet points that I've shared with them. And if you want a copy of this, I can send it to you. But real quickly, the greatest gain for the entire athletic department is filling our football and basketball venues. Secondly, we promote and actively sell an Olympic sports pass, now called a Lobo Pride Pass, that gets them into soccer, both soccers, volleyball, baseball, and softball. So it's a great value. Third, we tell them that each of their sports, of those ticketed sports, are going to have 3 events that we're going to blow out of the water. And it's one of the great discussion points with your coach. Hey, which 3 are the most important games to you? And certainly you can offer your opinion. But if the coach can offer theirs, then you've got great buy-in on which 3 that you really promote. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to do less from an event management standpoint, from a concession standpoint, or any of those other factors. It's just that you're going to do your best to make those 3 events really awesome. Fourth is that if there's time and money left, and there's an opportunity or a great event for a non-ticketed sport, such as a conference championship or a special event that, maybe it's around a tennis match or a golf event, we'll do one of those events. So, and then finally, it's more effective to make a good game great. And a lot of coaches are like, man, we got to make this crappy game great. Well, that's just impossible to do. But if you've got a great opponent or a great time or a doubleheader, or a great partner that you can do a special promotion with, that's how you make an event really, really awesome. Obviously, I end those meetings with how does that sound? As we talked about in the last blog, I think that gives the coach the opportunity to reinforce what they want to talk about. It's not a perfect document, but I do think it reiterates and it clearly outlines to each coach what we're going to do. And it really gives you the opportunity to say, just refer to the document. This is the things we're going to do for you this year. I hope that helps. Hope you have a great finish to your week. And next time we're going to talk about year-end reports. And hopefully you've got yours together and you can utilize it for the NACMA Marketing Team of the Year. Thanks and take care.